You know, I sat down one day, I asked myself, where would I be if I had not had an encounter with a man? Where would I be? If I had not met this prophet, where would I be? Without Spirit Embassy, where would I be? And you know what the Lord ministered to me? He said, you would have been long dead, 6 feet under. I am convinced of this. Long dead. My own personal testimony, remember what I was saying, that the man of God taught us to follow a revelation and not a man. I have a testimony where I was being driven from London. You guys know part of my testimony. I was being driven from London, and he has his own side of what was happening. While mine was happening, something was also happening on his side. So I won't go too much into that one. And so we had just finished a trip to Israel. And then I went to minister in the London branch, and he came here. And while I finished the service in London, I decided I'll get a ride from our pastor and his wife. They had a brand new BMW. And so I was in the car. They said, Mom, we would like to, please, we'll take you home in our new car. I said, no problem. We live same neighborhood. So I sit in the back of this 2-door, brand spanking new, silver BMW. She was shiny. She was pretty. My petrol heads will know. You see, I don't personally like BMW, but that one was really nice. And so a Mercedes-Benz. Anyway, don't worry, it's like Caps, Highlanders kind of thing. Caps or Dynamos, you know, you choose one. You can't have both. All right? So that's where I am. And so I was sitting in the back of that car, and we were driving on the motorway. And then I fell asleep. While I was asleep, clear as day, I heard the voice of the Lord. He said, wake up and get out of the car. Just like that. Wake up and get out of the car. So I woke up and I said, Pastor, park the car. Let's get out. And he said, what's wrong? I said, God said, park the car. Something is wrong. Let's get out. He said, but Mom, it would say something on the, you know, the shiny instrument panel, that one. It will light up red, orange, whatever. I said, okay, drop me, you continue. Because I had to follow the instruction. So he stopped at the next safest spot. We stopped and we came out of the vehicle. This is the car, right? It's a 2-door. So they come out first. And then the seat has to be folded, and then I come out next. So as they stop the car, and this is the car, I come out of the vehicle. We walked 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one. 5 steps, and the thing burst into flames. Flames is higher than this building. Flames. I just screamed out to the Lord. I said, God. So what was about to happen there? There is something that God placed in our church. There is power that you and I possess as Christians by right. The fact that we are born again, that makes us extremely valuable to Him. Each and every one of us here, we are valuable to Him. Right now you were crossing the road. How many opportunities did you have of being run over? Just today alone. How many? Anything could have happened. Do you know that if a cockroach crawls into your ear and goes somewhere inside your head, you are done for? And look at how many cockroaches we have in our houses. I'm telling you, it's a serious thing. How come in the whole life of you, nothing like that has ever happened? You see, this God, we say, God has never done anything for me. Oh, do you want Him to now remove His hand so that you really see? Once He removes the umbrella, that's when you want to feel the raindrops. God has done so much for us. So much. The things that we know and the things we don't know. And the things we don't know are more than the things we actually know. When we say we are having a Thanksgiving service, some will say, it's just Thanksgiving. Prophetic service, right? Guys, let's go. Everyone in this house. You sit corner, corner, corner. At least one of us every section for the chances to increase for the men of God. Today we are not passing by. It's prophetic Sunday. Thanksgiving. Or say prayer service. Half the church shows up. You are still playing. You don't know what this God has done for you. You really don't. I said, you really don't. You have every reason to thank him. We have so much to be grateful for. We have so much to praise him for. I lived that day when I was supposed to die. That car was so charred that the firemen, when they came, thought it was a bomb. They looked, they said, there is no fire like this. This has to be a bomb. There's no electrical fault like this. They searched everywhere. There was no sign of any bomb. The enemy had forged his weapon. But my Bible says, no weapon fashioned against thee, no weapon fashioned against thee shall prosper. No matter what he does, it shall not prosper. Let him forge the weapons. Let him do what he wants. Right now, by the level of our thanksgiving and our praise, we throw a preemptive strike in the camp of the enemy.
A good news world with Hubert Angel, provoking a reaction and always worth hearing.